peeps? Welcome to the Gaza Performance Garage. Hey, Mr. Gaza here. Today we got something nice lined up for you today. We will be adjusting the coilovers, which are the Rev9 Hyper Street 2 coilovers for the Lexus GS300. It took a lot of R&D just to basically find out the right height, the right adjustment for Black Cherry. And I will give you the specs on my car because it is so dialed in. I could be driving with 4 people in the car. No rubbing, it squats evenly. It looks so freaking sexy, right? A lot of people ask me, what is Gaza? Gaza simply means strong house. And when I say Gaza Performance Garage, I means the strong house with the garage in there. This is what I'm talking about. So, with that said, guys, welcome to the show, and it's time to get to work. Okay, guys, thank you. Here, my peeps, we have the basic to make sure you get the right measurement and get the job done right the safest way. Of course, I'm going to need the jack as well and some wheel chucks. Make sure you chuck the wheels before you jack up the car and get your jack stands. Here we have the front coilover. As you can see, the distance that I have here to here, I will measure right now. That's just to give you an idea of how far it is. Six inches. That is 6 inches apart that you gotta put it. Just basically how it's done. And then the space you gotta give it from the top to the nut top, the top of the shock to the top of the nut. You have to give it one 1.4 inches from the top, because I had to tighten the front coilover a little bit because it came loose from the factory. They say do not touch the coilover from factory because it's preset. Preset means that it's set to their standards. So
okay, peeps, I had to do some changes here to the video. These coilovers are made for the aspirated GS300, not made specifically for the twin turbo Aristo. Therefore, with a twin turbo motor comes added weight. That's why we had to tighten the preset.
Need stands out on this car, because if you go too low on this, you put a lot of strain on your radius arm that I changed out if you check out my video. And if it goes all the way up, it will touch here. You don't want it too low, okay? And I'm going to be using this to to mark the spot because I will be pulling it just to show you how to turn it and stuff. I don't want to lose my dial that I have here. Okay, now we're going to measure from the top to the center of the bolt. I'm going to give you the measurements I have so you can use that for a perfectly beautiful ride height on your car. Make sure I don't cut my... Really? Alright. From the top to the center of the bolt that holds the coilover to the control arm is 20 and a half. So it's 20.5 inches. All right. Now, the question I have a lot on my YouTube channel is how do you adjust the ride height? Well, there's only one way you can adjust the ride height, by pulling this nut right here. First of all, let me mark this. I don't want to lose this spot. Number 2. First of all, you're gonna have to pull this. Loosen it up. All right. And when you loosen that up, do not loosen this top part. You only loosen the bottom. So you're gonna turn it like that. And by turning it like that, you would literally see the shock extend. Okay, and that's how you do it. Okay, you always want to have your Allen key lock on the outside so you can have availability, access availability. Make sure you have the lock nut pointing out to you like this, and by turning it to the right position that you want, you're going to lock it in by doing this. Sorry, my hand is in the way. There's no other way to do this. All right. So now that we have our coilovers locked and in position, I know it turned a little bit. This is how you do the front, and this is how basically you do it for the back side. I pulled off the back wheel as well to show you how it's done. And when the shock is fully extended, it goes 20 from the top to the bottom to the center of the nut, the bolt that's holding it to the control arm is 20.5 inches. That's what you need to have the right height that I have. I have barely an inch. Yeah, sorry about the noise. That's that. Now to basically, they say don't mess with your preload. You have to mess with your preload, guys, because when I got my shock, it was not here, it was all the way down to here. That is not acceptable when it comes to the perfect ride height and stiffness that you need. I basically moved my spring rate up more than 12. Okay, so it's no longer 12, it's more like an 18 or a 20 right now on a spring rate. So what you do, you use this, unlock, unlock it, like that. And as you can see, the gap size is starting to open up. Don't make it too big, because if you do, this whole thing will just slide right down and screw your threads up. So that's perfectly well right here. And then what you do is you do this righty-tighty or lefty-loosey, okay? That's how you do it. This is to increase the spring rate that you're looking for. You need to increase the spring rate on this coilover. Do not pay attention to what that little paper says on the spring, like right here. Do not mess with preload. I don't buy that stuff. All right, my beautiful people, we're on the rear coilover. These things are so beautiful. I like the green and the black. It's just perfect. I will be giving you the measurement from the top of the mount area on the coilover to the center of this bolt. Not all the way to the end, to the center, because you need to go off of the center. That's where you get your really true reading from. All right, I will be giving you the length, total length of this coilover, and also the space that you have in the middle. All right, and it's not much that I winded up on the preset on this shock. As you can see, it's let's see here. I would say that's the top. That's 3.3 inches from the top of the coilover. 3.3 inches from the top of the coilover to the face of the nut, and in between is 4.4 inches. 4.4 inches. Focus, 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 focus. All right, here you see, guys, the hole where the extended shock is, where the shock is extended. As you can see, it's basically extended almost to the end. You can see like a little space in the bottom. Let me see if I can show you. You see that space right there? That's where the bottom of the shock, the coilover is. I keep on saying shock, coilover. I'm sorry, guys. But this is the base of the coilover. I extended this coilover almost to the point where it's peaking. Saying peekaboo, but it's not all the way to the end of the danger zone, but it's just right at that spot. All right, and that is the baseline that you need to go off of. So go at this, extend it out to this, where it starts to peak, and then make sure you get your 4.4 inches. And then from the top of the shock to the face of the nut is 3.3. Okay. Now I'm going to give you the total length of the coilover. My friends, now we're going to measure the total length of the coilover so you can have the right height necessary. And this is at the right angle so you don't have any zigzag or crisscross. The total length of the coilover is 22.4 inches. Somebody has been asking me also the total diameter on the rear pipes on this exhaust system. I will go ahead and do so just to make sure you guys have the right information. All right, my beautiful peeps, I'm going to give you the diameter of each pipe when it branches off from the 3-inch, how big it is branched off into the dual exhaust. All right, we're going to look in inches now. It is a 2.8 inch, almost a 3 inch. Almost a 3 inch, but it's a 2.8 inch pipe. Maximum flow. I'm telling you, there's no restriction in this exhaust system. I'm glad I bought this exhaust system. It fits so perfectly and like spot on. There is a video that I have. I think it's called, this thing is called Top Speed. The drums are huge. It muffles so much. It gives it a deep throaty sound. Hey, what's up guys? Yes, welcome back. Listen, I hope you enjoyed the tech information that I gave you. Please use it. I guarantee you will have the best ride height to accommodate passengers in your car and still look sporty, still have a comfort setting, because being honest and truthful, the only reason why people get coilovers is so they can adjust the ride height and have stiff suspension. Listen guys, thank you for all of the views. Thank you for all of the comments that I got. And also guys, please give a thumbs up. Guys, listen. Even if you don't like the video, just smash the thumbs up and give a comment. It helps my channel to grow. I love your comments, because if I didn't receive comments on how to adjust the coilovers, I wouldn't be able to make this video. You see what I'm saying? That's right. I love you guys. Alright, with that said, my beautiful peeps, this is Mr. Gaza with the Gaza Performance Garage, saying peace, love, and happiness. We catch you on the flip side.
I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage and say sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear.
Hey guys, while you're watching me put this car together, there's two videos I'd love for you to watch. One here, one there. Let's take a look at them guys. They're about the Rev9 coilovers. Very good tech information as well. Hope you enjoyed today's video.
Look at my neck bright, I get that check right. I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that side, I'm in that new coupe. Got a bin fire, I said what I said, right? Yeah, I get that check right. I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that west side, I'm in that new coupe. Got bin fire.